up, y'all? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? Y'all hear me in here vibing? Let's go. Creating. It's an R&B track for one of y'all. This is just smooth R&B vibe, y'all. What do you guys hear to this song? Like, if you were to write to this song, what would you hear? What kind of lyrics? If I have my vocoder, I'll be like, What y'all hear with that? I'm still waiting for the lyrics. Hold up, let me see. I'm trying to read something. I'm not sure, but it's what? It's positive, cheerful. I'm trying to read that, you guys. Life affirming and a bit. I'm sorry if I can't. A bit what? Huh? Bit melancholy. Is that what you say? I don't have my computer, so I'm like really squinting to see this because the light's in my way. But I like the vibe. It's real like laid back. I'm actually gonna add all this stuff too. I'm gonna add that stuff to it. I want to add some strings to it too, you guys. I think I'm going to add some strings, lay some strings in the background. Let me add some strings real quick. We're going to load up some strings, and I'll have some strings that'll ride through, and then all that extra stuff I'll play on top of it. String. Well, let's lay that. The strings. Start over. Laying the strings, y'all. Let's do that again. Dang, I missed that punch. I went. I want to end with that. Let's start it over again. To the second half. I missed it. Easy stuff is hard, hard stuff is easy. Let's do it again. Here we go. Laying the string parts. Here we go. Ah, messed up. One note. Let's do it again. One more time. Here it is. And once again. Yo. Again, second half. Here we go. I don't know. I think I got it, y'all. Let's see. String parts. There we go. I'm bringing it down some. I brought the strings down a little bit. Now I'm going to go back to my ad-lib stuff. Here we go. having fun, y'all. I'm just having fun, y'all. Hey, listen, this is how I create. Well, I just let the vibes come and it ends up turning into good songs, and then I end up writing lyrics to it. This is a cool mellow jam. I don't know, like a jazzy R&B vibe, something like that, you know. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Listen, it's just random rhythms as a drummer, playing like random rhythms, you know what I mean? Honestly, what has helped me with like rhythms and like playing rhythms like on keyboard stuff has been being a drummer. So since I grew up as a drummer, that's always helped me with like with rhythms and counter rhythms and stuff like that. So when I'm creating, this is what I create with. These are my tools. This is the MPC. This allows me to lay all of my drum sounds, right? Everything you hear on my records. If you go listen to Spotify, listen to all my records, this is the machine I use to lay all of my sounds. And then I connect it, and this has a tons of sounds on it already. So I connect it to my keyboard. When I travel, I can take this and I can also put vocals. I can cut my vocals inside of this machine at the same time. So a lot of times if I'm sitting here creating, I'll create like, you know, I might have an idea for like this solo, like. So I might have an idea for solo. So what I'll do, I'll let the track play over and over again until I continue to practice that solo. So when I lay vocals, then I already have the idea of how I want to do a solo in mind. If you listen to the song I got on Spotify called Love on the Dance Floor, after the rap, after Hug Biz, I do this solo. I wanted to do an old school solo to give it that 90s, 80s, 90s vibe when we used to do those solos. So if you go listen to that song, that solo idea is that I use the analog, I use the Moog keyboard to create that solo. And I wanted a vintage solo to use something that you would hear like Teddy Riley is one of the old school cats, Gamble and Huff, all them cats, the stuff they used to do and the stuff back in the day, all the old school producers would do. So a lot of that stuff, I'll practice those solo ideas. Like you see me just sitting here practicing, coming up with ideas of how I want to do it. So I'll just mess around until I get something with the beat that sounds good until it feels good to me. Okay. Let's see something. Hold up. I just want to show you guys how quick I create stuff, right? Hold on. So y'all want to see how quick I create tracks? Just put a yes in there. I'm going to show you how quick I create. I'll just create like a hip hop vibe. I'm going to show you how quick I create tracks, why my phone always rings, why clients always come to me. I just want to show you how quick. Put a yes in there. If I get enough yeses, I'll do something from scratch. We'll do something from scratch, right? From scratch. I'm waiting for the yeses. I got to get some more yeses. And what my heart said, y'all ain't even hitting the brother up with no hearts, man. How I supposed to do a vibe and y'all, I ain't got no hearts on there, man. No love, man. Give me some hearts, man. Listen, where the love at, y'all? If I get enough hearts, then I'll do it. I'll do it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all bring the rate, raise that rate up and make sure you hit them likes. If I get enough, I'll do it. I'll do something right from scratch. I want to show y'all how quick your boy works in creating ideas. Actually, I'm trying to read. It does make me better because Stone is wonderful, is a wonderful teacher. Now, as stated, find your life. Go find your. Oh, somebody say, don't tell me somebody came in here negative. Listen, understand, producers are very territorial. Well, excuse me, beat makers. Because you got producers, I'm a producer, and you got a beat maker. The beat makers, when they see producers, they get very territorial, you guys. But they can come in here and learn something for real. Because most of them is on FL Studios. Most of them ain't creating them from scratch like me. So let's just keep it 100. Most of y'all on FLs. It's okay, though. I welcome the beat makers in. Because I am a producer, composer. I'm not a beat maker, but I can do that. But I'm not on FL Studios. So don't hate. Come in here and learn something. Youngster. Come on. Chole. Place your best. Come on live with me. Let's beat battle, baby. Y'all ready? Let me do something. Let's do something from scratch for the fun of it. Let's show these youngsters. Y'all be thinking what y'all do is special. That shit ain't special. That shit is simple. I'm on R&B, funk, and jazz, baby. That little trap shit, all that stuff is easy. With a Z in it. Not easy, but easy. It's easy. Y'all want me to show you how easy it is? Okay, let's do something. And we're gonna use some chopped up sounds, baby. Let's show these youngsters how it's done. How the 55 still alive, vibing and riding by your side does it. Let's go. All right, let's do it. Come on. Let's slow it down a little bit. And I'm not going to let y'all see the swing I use. I got to cover the camera first. I can't let y'all see. All right, there we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. Let's do it. One more time. Let's do it again. It's for the youngsters. Hold on. Let's go. This is for my youngsters, y'all. This for y'all, hey, youngsters. This for y'all, youngsters. Let's go. Here we go. Let's do it again. Hold on. Don't look at my camera. I can't let y'all see the swing. Here we go. Let's go. Do it again. Here it is, y'all. Yeah. Let's go, yo. Okay, let me find another kid. Another kit. Hold on. I need a drum kit that's a little bit hotter. So I'm going to load up another drum kit, y'all. We're going to load another drum kit up. Hold on. Let me see if this has, okay, that's a cool hi-hat. I like that. Here we go. Let's go in. All right, here we go. Hi-hat time. Here we go in. Okay, let me see. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to cut off that you know how I got the piano in the first half? So I only want to play first half of that piano. So what I'm going to do is we're going to switch it up. We're going to add another part to it. I'm going to do that first half of that piano, and then we're going to add another piano. Here we go. Here it is. Hold on, let me copy this real quick. Give me a second. Let me copy, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Okay, here we go. So now we're going to do it again. First half piano. Ooh. Yeah. Now I got this other idea in my head. I hear something in my ear, right? I hear this concept, but I'm going to use a plugin from Sway because I hear this idea in my head that I think will go with it real good. It's going to be this idea that I think will help enhance it, right? And it's something we're going to play on the keyboard. Let's see. Let me see. So I need a unique sound for that. Let's see something. Okay, I want the sound to be more unique. So I'm going to search for a different sound until it fits right. I'm going to play that. I like that because to me that has character. That gives it a different kind of vibe. It's not boring. It's interesting. So we're going to rock with that. Okay, let me change. I got to block you again. Let me change that swing. Wang. Hold on for a second. I don't want y'all to see that. We're going to change that swing again. All right? There we go. Now, we're going to change the swing. So here we go. And let's do it. Let's play that again. Do it again. One more time. Let's do it one more time. Now, I like that rhythm, but I don't like that rhythm. I'm going to tell you why. Who's that? Sadai, what's happening? Thank you for the $5 donation, Sadai. Listen, so sometimes when you're creating a track, sometimes you might have to change the rhythm. If it's taken away from the vibe, don't let it kill it. So I'll use those same sounds and I'll just play something different until I feel like it feels right here. Now, I erased it. Now, let me figure out something. I like that, so I might try that. Let me try. Here we go. I like that. It's simple. It's not over the top. It's not taken away from his rhyme right there. And it gives me opportunity to bring in something different and create another kind of counter melody. So here we go. Here we go. Play that. Play that again. Let me play it again because I had the wrong quantizing on. Here we go. I didn't play that loud enough. Here we go. I'm going to take the first note off. Hold on. Let me go into piano roll, and I'm going to check out the first note, right? I think, hold on. Let me make sure I'm in the right place. I'm going to take that first note off. I don't like that first note, so I'm going to go in piano roll and check it out and take it off. These two notes here. That right there, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to erase that. Hold on. So I only want this note here. So I'm going to erase that note right now. I just erased that first note. I'm going to erase this second note. That one's gone too, because I hit a couple bad notes. Now, what I'm going to do now, you guys, I'm going to find a sub. And I'm just doing this on the spot. I just created this track on the spot. I'm going to find a sub, and we're going to add a sub bass. Sub bass. Now, all of these sounds that you hear me playing are on here. So when you buy this machine, the link's at the bottom. If you buy it and you're trying to be a producer and you really want to learn production the right way, you really want to learn the way the old school producers did. Jermaine Dupri, Dallas Austin, Rodney Jerkins, Babyface, Battle Cat, yes, and I can keep going. Even some of the rock guys with a lot of the big rock Prince. You really want to learn the way old school cats did on how to really use a machine that really changed the face of history. This is the machine that did it. The Kai MPC, the original, but it's still based off the same concept, right? So now we're going to add a sub. Now, all of these sounds are, like I said, on this machine. So when you buy this machine, you get all these sounds. Let's see. So I'm going to see if we can find a sub that makes sense with this. A rhythmatically. That sub is hitting, y'all. That sub is like, I don't know if y'all hear it on you guys' end, but over here it's hitting. That's hitting way too hard. It's hitting my speakers too hard. I'm gonna have to change that one. Let me change that one because that was like hitting real hard and I don't want it to bust my speakers in the back. I don't have my bigger speakers. I got the smaller one. So hold on. Can y'all hear that? That one's a little bit better. That's not, it's hitting, but it's not hitting where. I don't think it's going to hurt the speakers too bad. Here we go. I like that sub, but then I want it to be heard more. Maybe I need to bust the speakers. So maybe I need to bust the speakers. Y'all probably like Stone tripping. Okay, I like that one. Let's try that. Yeah. All this from scratch, y'all. Y'all watch me make this from scratch. One more time. Now, that was just something random that I just threw together from scratch. Now, the good part about this MPC sequencer has I could literally lay up to 128 tracks, right? Ideas. That was the second idea I did today. And I just did that live just to show y'all what you can do with this machine on scratch. From scratch, excuse me. This is the one I laid earlier. This is when R&B songs used to be some of the best R&B songs. Whenever you, on the Quiet Storm, y'all remember the Quiet Storm? For all my OGs up in here, on the weekends, Friday night, Quiet Storm. Y'all remember that? It's the Quiet night. It was a vibe like this, y'all. Now, I would probably use this track as a intro or an interlude where I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking in between an album. That's what I do. That would be one of those. When you think about everything that a producer is doing when they're sitting there and they're creating a track and they're doing copy and paste, you can create a track right in this. You don't have to sit on the computer and with your finger all day, because you take out the human element of your production when you do that. When you sit on this machine and you're touching with your hand, your left hand might be stronger than your right hand. Your right finger might be stronger than the left finger. So that's what gives you that human quality. That's what artists used to go to, and they still do. The real artists go to the producers that's going to give them that special element. If I can get on FL and use the same sounds you use, and all I'm doing is, and the only difference that we possibly have with each other is I might off shift mine a centimeter. Well, guess what? I can go right there and do it the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Because you're just dealing with timing, ones and zeros. So I can move mine same way you move yours. But on this machine, every person that uses this machine has a unique situation because it's connected to just the rhythm of your body. So in other words, what I'm saying is when you buy one of these and you create a track, you're creating the rhythm from your body, the movement of your arms, the cadence of your body, which makes it uniquely a creative process from you, as opposed to you just clicking and moving stuff. It's a human element with this that you're still giving your clients if you want to be a producer, or, you know, the OG producers that have been in the game a long time and they just getting back and you've never experienced being on an MPC, I suggest to grab one. Because trust and believe when I tell you, if you really want to up the ante on your production, it'll change your whole game on music production. It'll change your whole game. I'm telling you. There's nothing on this earth that sequences like an Akai MPC. Nothing. Don't let nobody fool you. I mean, the closest thing that's come close to the sequence of that, I'll be honest, is Reasons. Reasons, like when Akai stopped stop updating the MPCs, and we're still caught up in the MPC 2000 XL, one of the last ones they did in the 4000, and Cass is trying to figure out what they was gonna do because we couldn't connect it to the computer. A lot of cats migrated over to Logic or Reasons. Reasons had the Reasons rewire and then that little MPC style drum. And I remember when I first got on it, I was like, man, forget about this programming on the computer, man. I was like, really like, nah. But when I listened to Reasons and I was programming, it came close. The only other thing came close to that, I ain't gonna say the program. I'm not gonna give away my secrets. But anyway, Reasons was like, okay, if I'm not using my MPC, I could use Reasons. That was the only other thing that I felt like, to me, by ear compared to the MPC. And that's probably why Battlecat uses the MPC for his, Battlecat uses, Reasons for his programming. 90% of the stuff he's doing now. Now, he still jumps on the MPC, but he's using Reasons a lot because Reasons feel like the MPC. Me, I prefer my MPC because I can just connect it via MIDI time code and dump all my sounds in real time, like I used to do back in the day. And there's nothing like this machine. Like I said, listen to the quality. Everything you hear is done on this. Let me play you guys something else I did on here. Let me save this first. Okay, let's save this. I just did this today. So I'm going to save this with today's date. Let me save it. What's the date today? Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. I got it. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think I got my SD card in there. I can't remember. Hold on. No. I'm going to save it on here. Today is Tuesday. And I'm going to play you this track, you guys. I'm going to let you hear this track that I did for SWV. I haven't given it to them yet, but the vibe is a nice vibe, you guys. It's something that Alan McNeil and I are working on for SWV. And there's no lyrics to this yet. Okay, I saved that. Let me check it and make sure I saved it. Got to always check and make sure you save stuff. Okay. So, okay, here it is. Here's a track that I did for SWV that Alan McNeil and I are going to be writing for SWV. We haven't given it to him yet. And I don't know. I might just give him a different track. Who knows? We'll see. This might not. I might change my mind and give this to another artist. Who knows? We don't know yet. Here it is. But it's a nice track. Hold on. Hold on. Here it is. Now, everything you're hearing was done on here. But what I'm going to do right now is, let me copy this sequence. And I'm going to redo this verse on here. Hold on. All on the MPC, y'all. I'm going to let you hear the bridge, too. The bridge is real cool. Hold on. So this is the bridge. I love the bridge. Let's go back to the bridge again. Bridge again. And to the chorus. To the chorus. Y'all can hear SWB on this, right? To the verse. To the chorus and to the bridge. Bridge. Here we go. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't hear SWB on that. Tell me that would not be a good comeback song, like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of, because that's got that SWB vibe. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm doing my young folks thing. I'm just saying, y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's that SWB, you know? But on the real note, this is a track, Alan from Troop called me, and Alan said, he said, yeah, put up. It don't matter. We all got our favorite producers and writers. I have mine. Teddy Riley is mine. Babyface, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, they're mine. And I can keep going. So show the love, y'all. I mean, we all had to like somebody. But don't watch my channel and then not genuinely support by subscribing. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. What do y'all hear on this? What kind of lyrics? What should this song topic be about? Y'all tell me. Give me some ideas, because I'm going to go back and look at what everybody's saying. Give me some ideas. To the verse. Here go the verse. Come on, y'all. Let me hear what y'all got. y'all hear? What 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 y'all hear? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me see what y'all hear. Okay. I'm trying to see what you guys hear. We got some folks on here talking now. I'm trying to see what kind of ideas you guys hear. Somebody said saxophone. Somebody said what? Come back, moving on from a bad relationship and got my groove back. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like they coming back from a bad relationship and it's like, nah, I'm getting my groove back on. Like me and the girls, y'all going out, right? Like the concept of them, like them and the girls, y'all, I can see they getting ready for the weekend. They coming back with getting their groove back, getting back in the groove, hanging out like old times, right? A breakup of a relationship. Okay, that's a good idea too. Somehow combining all that in one, breakup of a relationship, and then hasn't seen her girlfriends in a minute because she was so caught up in a relationship, right? And so they're trying to get their groove back, right? They've been so caught up, all of them, been caught up in their relationships. That's a good idea, right? They haven't seen each other, they haven't hung out, and then it's like, boom, they're gonna get caught back up in their friendships and touching bases and catching up with what's going on, right? After a bad breakup. Somebody said, I am done and tired of you. What? Bridget, what? What you talking about, Bridget? Hey, what Bridget talking about, y'all? Bridget. You and me and you together, we always be. I'm feeling you. You feeling me. I'm digging you. You digging me. Oh, I kind of like that. Who said that? Silent Money Productions. Silent Money, I like that. Am I really glazing in here like a... This girl in my life what? I want her to be my wife. Okay, but this song is gonna be for like a female artist or SWV, because Alan McNeil from Troop and I are putting it together. But I mean, I don't mind sharing co-writers with you guys. I don't mind. Honest the truth. If I had my computer right here, I'd be taking notes, but I don't. So that's why I got to look all close. West Coast, California in the house. What's up, Thug Life? Thug Life. West Coast, California, marijuana. Does that say marijuana? Oh, I'm trying to Mark. What's up, Mark? What's happening, family? Somebody said growth, progression. There we go. In one's life, a journey. I like that concept. Can we all feature? What do you mean? As writers, or are you saying feature as a singing on the song? Ethan? Did I say Ethan? So Ethan, you asked, can you all feature on here? That would actually be a good, I can create a song where, here's the thing, trying to feature, you guys would have to be here to record, or you would have to have a studio where I can send you the track and you can lay vocals. What's up, Leanne? What's up, everybody, all my regulars? Hey, Dot to the J. Hey, y'all, why Bridget mad at me? Because I can't see nothing. Why Bridget say she done with me? Hey, y'all, why Bridget say she done, y'all? We trying to write songs right here, Bridget. To the bridge again. And to the bridge. Hold that chord. Y'all remember that dance? Hey, y'all remember this dance? Hold up. Hey, that was Bridget's favorite dance, y'all. Stone, the beat of the song. What'd you say, Bridget? You like that, Bridget? Hey, y'all, this is Bridget's favorite dance back in the 80s. Here it is. And she was serious about it. When Bridget used to hit them shoulders, I want y'all to show y'all what Bridget used to do. And she went. That was Bridget, y'all. Hey. What? It needs a counter melody. Okay. So the counter melody is going to come from the vocals. I've written songs for over 42 years. The counter melody will come from the vocal. So once the vocal arrangement is created, then you go behind that and you create counter melodies following the vocals, you guys. Because you don't want to fill it up with too much. Because then it needs space to breathe for the writing. So then you go behind it and you create counter melodies from the vocals. Because if you put too much in it, then it's too muddy, too busy. Sometimes you don't need a counter melody. You just let the vocals actually be that counter melody. Leanne said, yes, good. Bridget said, yeah, that's the only dance. Bridget, like, and she was serious about it, y'all. She had that neck. You know, you had that neck with that dance. You know, you had them girls that had that neck with it. They was like, oh, they used to throw it. You hear what Silent Money Production said? Yes, it's already got a lot of stuff in it. So you don't want too much because even once the vocals are laid, I might have to pull back certain stuff because it's just a lot of stuff going on already. So the vocal arrangement will be the counter melody. So it'll follow the melody and sometimes it'll break away. It'll have a counter melody arrangement and cadence to it. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Let's get back to it. Come on, write this song, Bridget. Those synthesizers on the verse, certain things will come out. Understand song structure. I've been structuring songs for over 40-something years. So when the song is written, then those things for the verses will come out. I typically haven't really broken it down, but when I give it to Al, it'll be broken down so that when the girls write, they'll know the structure. Plus, they know how structures go. So I won't even have to say nothing. Once I break it down and build it up and break it down, build it up, they'll know exactly what's happening because they're used to that. It's what we do in the music industry. So they'll know. But on the verses, it's going to break all the way. That's going to be the verse right there, y'all. See it? Let me do something real quick. Hold on. Let me see. I think I had this already in song mode. Let's see something. not what I wanted. So that'll be the verse, you guys. Right here is the verse. So it breaks everything down, completely down. So let's go from the chorus to the verse to the bridge. Chorus, verse, and then bridge. To the verse. Now, for the hell of it, we're going to go to the bridge right now, just for the heck of it. To the bridge. Fast sticks. Thanks, family. Thanks, family. Hi, 808. Yeah, I got an 808 in it. I don't know if you can hear it, but I might even play another one higher. That's a good idea. Higher. That way it'll bring out the low end one even more. You know what I mean? Or I could actually just copy that one when I drag into, a DAW and then just pitch that one higher. That's actually a good idea, family. Thank you for that. Great idea. I need that right there. Who said that? Isaac, too, hit me up. Isaac, what's up? Hit me up, family. Hit my email address up. stonepaxton@gmail.com. Hit me up. Everything's negotiable. Hit me up, family. Like, for real. For real, for real. We're going to go back to that bridge again. I love this bridge. Here's a change. Back to the chorus. Verse. Back to the verse and I can really hear somebody getting off on this. I really can. Because it's so uniquely different. Production-wise, this track is like, it's got that vibe to it, y'all. Now, Boss Lady told me to start going live at night. So the reason why you guys see me not at night, because Mystique and Boss Lady asked me to start doing nights. And Shabana said too, hey, you should do nights. I was like, yes, they told me to. Hey, you guys. I got my TV on in the back. I need to turn that TV off. Oh, Jimi Hendrix. Oh, I didn't get to see this Jimi Hendrix movie, y'all. I got to see this movie. Every time I say I'm going to see this movie, I miss it. Y'all like this vibe? Listen, that Jimi Hendrix movie is on. Look, hold up. Let me see if I can turn this. Hold up. I'm going to try to turn it without messing up. Look. Can y'all see the TV? Y'all can't see it. It's too high. TV's up high. I'm sorry. My apologies. I wanted you guys to see that Jimi Hendrix movie. Anyway, some might have already seen it. I got to see it. Okay, let's go back to this. All right? The verse. I'm taking all those ideas y'all said. We're going to write this together. But whoever hit me up about the track, inbox me on my email address, stonepaxton@gmail.com. Hit me up. All right? Hit me up. If you're serious, hit me up. Inbox me. I mean, you know, I got all kinds of tracks. But if you like this, let's see what we can work out. All right? Listen. Anyway, let's just start playing. Y'all see that? I didn't touch that. Y'all see that start playing by itself. I kid you not, I didn't touch it. Y'all have to rewind and watch. I didn't do that. It just started playing. Yeah, Sam6 said that. Yeah, email me, family. Email me, for real. All right. Where's the producer come? Where's the producers come out, huh? All right, when the producers come out. I'm confused. What you mean, family? When the producers come out, what do you mean? My forehead is on my forehead. That's what's on my forehead. Listen, for your trolls, don't bring your motherfucking ass up here in my live on your bullshit. This room ain't no room for no bullshitters up in here. Only the real. So what's on my forehead is my forehead. You see that? That's my forehead. You dumb piece of shit, you. Stay the fuck up out my live with that bullshit. Y'all some corny ass motherfuckers, man. Okay, and for my people to like coming up in here doing the Bible scriptures, that's cool and okay. Just don't get carried away with it. If you want to share some scriptures, I don't mind. But just don't come up in here going crazy with it. Because you should be out on the street preaching to those that need it. Not up in my chat room doing it. But I don't mind. A few scriptures here and there. But if I'm talking, I do not like to be disrupted with random stuff that you're throwing in here. I don't mind the scriptures. So if somebody leaves a scripture, please don't delete it. We don't mind that. I just don't want people coming up in here with their obsessions. You know, there's a lot of other places you can go. You can go out in the street and speak to the homeless and the people that really need that shit. But up in here, we're in here talking about something. There's a time for that. It's a time to put that. Now, you can put one, just don't go crazy. I don't mind. I don't mind. Just don't go nuts. Somebody asked me, what is your favorite doll? Wow, good question. My favorite doll is... Wow, that's a good question. I'd have to say Reasons. Reasons. It's one of my favorite dolls. And Logic. Reasons and Logic, y'all. Well, to be honest, right now, this is my favorite doll. Because you know this is a doll too, right? Let me show you something. You see this? That's a doll right there too. So that's my favorite doll too. That's one of my favorite dolls too. So do you see that? I want you to look at that closely. That is a doll. On here, that's a doll too. So that's one of this right now. This is one of my favorite dolls. I actually cut vocals in here and everything. Vocals and all that right up in here. So this is my favorite doll. So look, I appreciate you guys stopping in tonight, man. You guys have been super, I guess I did press that. Super duper amazing. I'll see you at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Conversation like we always have every day. I see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. I'm going to jump back on this, but I'm going to do another live tomorrow night where I have my laptop in front of me and we can actually go through the writing of certain songs together, like for real. This time we got to do that, all right? Peace and love. Thank you to all my new subscribers and all my regular ones that rock with me. Let's go. Catch you 11 a.m. tomorrow. Peace and love, and I'm out.